Right, so we have Greeky. He's playing his Greeks, no surprises there. This is his main civ. Well, Greeky is really the player to watch out for this tournament. He's been playing extremely well over the past months and beating many top players. I'm interested to see what he has in store for us. It looks like he will be building a barracks early on. And on the other side of the map we have Ghostwarri0or playing his Persia. He's also building a fast barracks. So I should be checking the sheep wars in the middle. There's 9 sheep that spawn here. Looks like Greeky already found 3 of them. And 3 more. And Ghostwarri0or is sneaking away. Coming in with the scout, he scouts the barracks. Let's see where Ghostwarri0or's scout is. He already went past the base, it looks like. He scouted the barracks as well. So let's see who will be the aggressor here. By the way, if you guys could give me some feedback on the sound, that would be very nice. I have a new microphone. Still trying to figure out how this thing works. Greeky really likes to send his sheep to his hunt storehouse instead of next to his town center. I always feel this is kind of a risk in case you lose your storehouse, but Greeky, confident enough, won't happen to him. Let's remove the chat hider. So I have chat hider in the screen in case players want to ask for a restart. And because we have to arrange the maps after the game, so the loser picks the next map, and of course I can't be streaming that because otherwise, actually I can stream the map, but I cannot stream the civ because if only one player says his civ and the other one watches the stream, then he can counter the civ, and that's completely unfair. It's a nice 2-for-1 possible location for Ghostwarri0or. He's going for some gold, some stone. He has the 6 Parabara. Greeky knows about it. And he realizes that Ghostwarri0or is on the defense. So decides to do some damage. Let's see what he knows about. So Ghostwarri0or is hunting from 2 places, but both of these hunts are behind his base. Greeky only knows about the right one. It looks like they will be passing each other in the middle of the map. There's some bonus sheep over here. Mic's a bit low. Okay, I'll turn down the other volume. I could turn it up a little bit more, I think, before it starts making weird sounds. How about now? So, oh my god, Ghostwarri0or is using all his Parabara. I think because Greeky spread his fire on the villagers, none of them died. And on the other side of the map, 5 villagers are held hostage inside the town center. And these Parabara, they can tank a lot of ranged damage. The sheep are being put to safety. Greeky is deciding to come back with his own spearmen. He has hypers pissed out, but one hyper won't be enough for 8 Parabara. And actually 6 villagers idle all this time. This is going pretty well for Ghostwarri0or. Meantime, he's struggling to spend his resources. I guess he can already afford the town center. He should not be gathering some more stone. Let's get a villager count now that both players are H2. It's 20 against 20. And Greeky is building his town center way in the corner. I think this is mainly for a market line later on. while he chases away the Sparabara. Ghostwarri0or is also building his town center. It looks like they will be up. Greeky's town center will be up a bit faster. But Ghostwarri0or is going for a very safe position. So far no storehouse here yet. He's adding an archery range for some more ranged units. See what Greeky decides to do. Can almost afford the stables. I think it will be a stables. He's been doing a nice job scouting around. He actually scouted the archery range, not the TC. And actually Ghostwarri0or is going for double archery range. What do you guys in the chat think about that? And Greeky is doing a really nice job scouting. And I think Ghostwarri0or's scout died earlier when he was fighting under Greeky's town center. Ran in first. I think Greeky knows what's happening now. Maybe he can pick some of these reinforcements. Ghostwarri0or is coming in. There's a gap in the wall here. And one villager gets targeted. Survives with... No, never mind. And this is a lot of idle time. These forces for Greeky are coming back now. I think Ghost should just focus these villagers. It's getting cleaned up pretty hard here. And he only got one villager so far. So both players still at equal villager count, 36 against 36. There goes the scout. But nice push by Ghostwarri0or. So far he's been doing some nice economic damage to Greeky, even though he hasn't been killing villagers. Lots of villagers have been idle, and also stuff like this. That's not good for your economy. So Greeky has 2 archery ranges now in the stables. What's up, the Ace 9? Servimomia. Actually, while we still can, let's get some predictions in the chat. Press 1 if you think Greeky will win this series, and press 2 if you think Ghostwarri0or will win. Ghostwarri0or's army is growing really fast. Those bowmen, they train at it's 9 seconds. If you compare that to Toxotes, it's 4 seconds faster. So if you look at the population at the top right now,
Ahura
Ghostwarri0or
Master bless you.
Shooting up. Thanks for the follow, Zon. Both players kind of gathering a bit outside of their base now. The resources inside their base are running out. So they will be open for raids a bit later on in the game, maybe. Yeah, we actually have new subscriber symbols. Big thanks to PF2K as always. So we're good for another year. If people subscribe for a year, they will have new icons every month, almost. And this is a nice push by Ghostwarri0or. Greeky's army is looking really small. He's also up by a few villagers now. And I think Greeky does not want to dance his army in front of here. He has 18 Toxotes against the 35 Bowmen. So the Bowman ball for Ghost Warrior is twice as big. But there's not as much meat line because he did open with that double archery range. And now these series are getting so many hits. Oh no. Population is back equal now. Double armory going up for Ghost Warrior. I think I already saw an armory for Greeky. So he will be getting 20% more pierce damage. And we'll have an advantage in tech. For a while at least. Very nice. Sending out these Celery to do some raiding. He does have the lonely Hyperspist here on the left side getting some scouting information. But there are a lot of vulnerable villagers here. And no spearmen to defend. A-Tent is helping a little bit, but
Ahura Mas, the
some nice damage. Sup, Booze? Yasabara come to defend, but I think he can get another. Very nice. Nice micro by Greeky. Getting away. I think none of the series died even, and he got 3 villagers, so villager count now 56 to the 67. So that's actually a big difference. And it's not stopping. It's a lot of villagers here. Oh, he catches them. So all units meet again in the middle of the map. Meanwhile, Greeky is getting... He has a second armory as well. Over here. So he already has 3 techs. So in this battle, he has attack advantage. And I'm also liking this position for him. Actually, there's a lot of spears on the front line of Ghost Warrior. But this battle is really going well for Greeky. And... yeah, Ghost Warrior just has the 1 pierce damage upgrade. Yeah, so after this game both players have to pick a new civ. So which civ do you think Greeky will pick? We've seen his Celts a little bit. I think this game, he has this game in the back. Ghost Warriors retreated back into his base, he's building a wall. Greeky is doing a nice job. Building some watch posts over the map on the right side. How's the audio now, guys? So Greeky going to the 3rd age, pushing in, he's maxed. He has 20 guys on gold for a lot of champion upgrades once he reaches age 3, but he doesn't want to wait until that to push in. He's still 50 population ahead. Actually 30 of that is, 20 of that is in villagers. But he still has the bigger army. But he did give Ghost Warrior some breathing room, I feel. I think he could have done a bit more damage, maybe pushing here on the left side. Actually, he is raiding over here. I don't think it will all matter that much. So Ace is saying Greeky will play Celts. Striker is saying Persia. Madlib is saying GG. And there is a stream delay, so that was some time ago. Yeah, the population for Ghost Warrior is now very low. Greeky's getting Toxotis champion. Just walking into the two town centers with only Toxotis.
Glory to the Empire!
Sub-striker. I think we're now at 17 subs. Yeah, we also enabled the Zophyros, what's his name, the Kappa phase for AOEO, and the Monkey Fendi mode. Only it's for tier 2 and tier 3 subs. So if you have deep pockets, you can use the Monkey Fendi mode once it gets approved. Yeah, Ghostwarri0or hanging on by a thread, but I think that does it. So GG. Makes it a 1-0 for Greeky. So while these guys figure out the next civ and the map, Greeky already PM'd me his civ without knowing the map. That's fine. Yeah, so looking at the current villager population, it was quite equal until after a while. I think this is when the raiding started at the 11-minute mark. Ghostwarri0or kind of fell apart, so he kept losing villagers, but he also didn't make many for a long time. And right after that he lost most of his army in the middle of the map. Greeky getting a few more techs, gathering 4k more resources, and actually killing double the amount of units. So very nice engagements by Greeky. Yeah, so the next map picked by Ghostwarri0or is equal footing. And let's see who was right when we did the predictions. Yam Striker. Greeky going for his his Persia. And Ghost Warrior going for his Norse. Looks like again we will have sheep on this map. Very nice. Let's see what Greeky decides to do. So I think he is doing the same build as last game. Going for a hunt storehouse. And gathering with 2 villagers next to his town center for a fast barracks. I think Ghost Warrior has the same idea. Interesting to see his barracks be faster. Because Norse spawn with 50 less wood. Scout is helping to build the barracks. So both players have their hunt on the opposite side of the TC as their wood line, which maybe makes it a bit more difficult to defend. Greeky is rallying his Sparabara next to the storehouse. Thanks for the sub, Mudleap. Starting to lose count, but I think we're at 18. 7 more subs for a new emote, guys. We can do it. Can already start discussing what the next emote should be. So Ghost Warrior deciding that 4 spears is the magic number. He's going to move out. He did some really nice scouting. He's still scouting. Actually, both players are pretty late on their stone, I feel. Just going for the hunt storehouse. I think he's going straight for the villagers. There's no A-tent yet. Very nice micro by Greeky. Uh-oh, he may lose his villager actually. Even the range scout is hitting the villager. Oh, another villager's here. The micro! Oh, so nice. So still no A-tent in queue. Oh. Every time I think he will lose it, he does not. So Ghost Warrior just lost all of his spearmen, killing no villagers, and once Greeky gets A-tent, these will all be healed back up to full health. But I guess there was some lost gathering time, but I think overall it was better for Greeky. He should get A-tent though. Seems very risky to me. Very defensive, still keeping the Sparabara at home. Looks like both players will first build their second town center and be a bit defensive. So let's look. Okay, this will be the spot for Ghost Warrior. I think I would have preferred somewhere over here, or maybe here. Or maybe on the gold, because he already had a storehouse on this berry patch. And Greeky, he's a bit later, but he is going for a spot in the corner, so kind of the same thing as last game. This will be nice for a market route if we get to that stage. Ghost Warrior is mixing in some throwing axemen, and I think he will soon be building his second military building. monkey vent for the next emote. Sounds good. So it's a stables. Very nice. Some raider play. I like it. Let's see what Greeky decides to do. Can almost afford one himself. I think Ghostwarri0or, yeah, he has his town center up a bit earlier. He will take a slight villager lead, but nothing too significant. Greeky is taking this hunt in front of his base. He does have 8 tent now, so if we look back at these villagers, they're all fine again. I'm going for an archery range.
Ahura Master bless you.
What's up, Steve? Welcome to the stream. Do you play this game? I just checked online and there were 220 people playing right now. In case you guys don't know, the summer event is live right now. And of course the PvP rewards are finally fixed. So Greeky actually going for the double archery range. I think this is the same thing that Ghostwarri0or did to his Greeks last game. Greeky doesn't like to play with a lot of cav, I feel. What do you guys prefer as your third military building in this matchup? If you're opening with barracks archery range. And Ghostwarri0or actually has the double stable next to it, so I think this game will be all about whether Ghostwarri0or can get a nice position on the big bowman ball with his raiders. And you know, as we have seen from Greeky in the past, he is really good at having spears all around his bowman ball, protecting them. As well as spreading spears all around the map, always being in position. I think this is about the moment when we see Greeky build an armory. Go for that push. Usually he likes to time his pushes with having +1 ranged attack in the armory. This time he may not be pushing. I'm actually a little bit scared for Greeky here. I don't think he quite has the numbers. 16 bowmen. Ghostwarri0or can get a nice position. If I was playing Persia, I would wait a little bit longer. But he is getting a lot of free hits on these infantry units, so... Ghostwarri0or mainly running around his raiders. I think he could just engage right there. Greeky pulling ahead in the population. There's the armory. Ghostwarri0or is actually going to H3 right behind this, adding some stables. Not sure which unit he is aiming to get here. Guess maybe some horsemen, but I don't know. Or maybe he was just floating a lot of resources and he thought, what the hell, I'll just push the button. I think Greeky needs to add some more production. He's starting to float some resources. There we go, some barracks. He's pushing in now. And Ghostwarri0or just spent a lot of resources on edging up. I think with Norse you never really want to be in a position where you engage from one side because you have so many melee units. Greeky's Bowman Ball still completely untouched. Slowly creeping ahead in the population. There are still 12 spearmen here. These raiders are doing nothing really. Yeah, I don't like this play by Ghostwarri0or. What is he doing? He could be going for berserkers. That's a very good point. They are cheaper now. Finally he gets a decent position with the raiders, but I think half of his army is not fighting. I think he should have done that a long time ago. So they keep trading in the middle of the map, and I think it's looking good for Greeky. He's getting some upgrades behind this. Some Asabara. 2 stables actually. But Ghostwarri0or, he's H3 right now. He has 2 archery ranges. He's going for some bowmen. He's only a few villagers behind. But he is definitely behind in this game. Greeky maxed, going to H3 right now. And Ghostwarri0or is actually going for a very ballsy town center here. 13 villagers will be defended here by the army. Greeky's done a really nice job with these watch posts. You can actually see this longhouse. It's going all the way around. And Ghostwarri0or is actually maybe pushing in the middle. Greeky's going back with what he has left. It looks like it will be actually Ghostwarri0or who's out of position. Oh my god, so many villagers dying. 55 to the 75 now. He's not running away with the villagers. Oh no. And now all of a sudden Greeky is up by 30 villagers. The raiders are coming back. There are 10 spearmen here. Very nice position here. Actually, I'm not sure if it's a nice position. There's a lot of spears here in the back, so the archers die before the tank line dies. If you look at the population, Greeky is still ahead. Faros is saying GG, but as we all know, if Faros says GG, it may as well not be GG. So Greeky in the third edge now is getting Bowman Champion. That's it for now. Could afford Asabara Champion, but then again he doesn't have many Asabara. There are 4 on the side here. As well as on the other side of the map. Some very nice raiding by Greeky here. Ghostwarri0or is using all his cavalry to defend this, but may want to split them up. Sabara are just destroying this farming camp over here. And I think Ghostwarri0or had enough and he's just pushing in. And this is Ghostwarri0or's last stand. He is down 30 villagers, so his army is only slightly smaller than Greeky, but Greeky's army is only just coming back now. Here comes the Sabara flank. There are some storehouses here to heal the units of Greeky though. And overall this engagement is going very well for Greeky. Greeky looking very strong. And here comes the counterattack. Let's take a quick look at the armory of Greeky. He has all the H2 upgrades and he's getting his first H3 upgrade. Bowman ball is nicely protected. They are champion. And I think this is where it ends for Ghostwarri0or. And where he's thrown down to the loser's bracket. Greeky has such nice map control with I guess the watch post on the right side got destroyed. So already setting him up for the late game with the markets. Ghostwarri0or is just thinking about surviving or maybe even GGing at this point. Alright, so GG. This means that Greeky advances. See if I can show this as well. Just quickly going to check if the next match, the next players are ready. But let's first check out some of these stats. Of course, the current villager population. Very important. Greeky not really missing a beat. Looking very solid today. So this next match in the winner's bracket is going to be very interesting. So he will play the winner of Striker and Mauricio, which is most likely going to be Striker. So Greeky gathering 8,000 more. Getting over double the tax. And getting much better engagements. So basically winning on all fronts here. Ghostwarri0or, he's not out. He is down to the loser's bracket.